Hey guys, welcome back to another Train Simulator 2016 video. Today we're checking out, or I should say we're continuing our standard scenarios with the SD75M by EMD. We've got two more to go, and we're going to do the out to Needles scenario. Let's see what we got here. Finish preparations for departure to Needles from Barstow. Fuel your SD75M. Add the final freight cars. Then hook up the remaining motive power. So we'll see. I guess there's some switching involved. Let's check it out and see what it's like. Alrighty. Good morning. It's a fine day for some yard activities. A train of mixed freight cars is leaving for Needles this afternoon from Barstow, East Yard 9. You need to ensure everything is ready for its departure. Okay? So let's see what we have to do here. Looks like we might have to refuel. Start by heading towards the diesel pumps via the refueling road. This engine is low on fuel. Let's just check our map here. Where are we? Okay, we're there, and we're switched through to go there. So looks like we're okay. So let's move forward. Taking care not to speed, because I've been getting a few comments on people saying that I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to speed limits. Trust me when I tell you, I do know what speed limits are. I get a little amped and go above the yard speed limit because I'm not getting dinked on it because it's not a career scenario. So, but you're right. I should, it's better to stay within the limits and play the game the way you're supposed to play it. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Here's our SD75. And there's the Barstow yard. Let's just check that out here. Go above here. Give you a top line view how big it is. Look at that. Pretty massive. Tower right there. Let's go over here and see where we're going. We're going over the other side, I guess the north side. And maybe it's the south. Don't know. Where's the sun? Over there. Alright, so that's the east, so that's the south side, right? So, there we go. So let's get back in the cab here and head over refuel. Being very careful not to speed. Alright, so my continuing effort to find a new computer system is continuing. That's a lot of uses of the word continuing. I am trying to figure out whether I'm going to build a system or I'm going to buy a system. Leaning towards building, or maybe have someone assemble it for me local here near where I live. I found a place that'll do it for a reasonable price. But I definitely want to build, have a gaming system. Because I want to get rid of this, as some people refer to it, potato that I have now. But anyway, but the dilemma is the graphics card, because as you probably know, NVIDIA just announced two new cards, the 1080 and the 1070. And the 1070 Founders Edition is like around $400, I think. Maybe it's $450. So the question is, do I get a 1070? Or do I get a discounted 980, right, which is going to be plenty of power for Train Simulator? But my question is, I might want to do VR someday and that kind of thing. So I don't know. I just, the 1070 comes out June 10th. I'm not sure when we're going to start seeing specs on it. It's going to be more powerful than a 970, that's for sure. But, once these newer cards start shipping, I may be able to get a used 980, for a relatively decent price. I mean, you can get a used 970 right now, GTX 970, for like $230, somewhere in there on eBay. So maybe the 980 will come down too. And if eBay is flooded with used 980s, I can get like a 980 Ti, right? So that would be an ass-kicking graphics card to have for Train Simulator and the other simulator games that I play. So, I'm not interested in having 80 frames per second, but, I do want to have it so that it's more realistic, and certainly in the newer routes that are being created, the graphics are much more dense, so I can't really effectively run those on the system that I have now. So I've got to move up, but the question is, which car to get. So anyway, but my goal is to have a new system by sometime in June, which is pretty close, right around the corner. And then things will be awesome. But it's kind of fun, like learning about motherboards and learning about, what type of, should I get a micro, a micro ATX or full tower, or what size, etc. Because there's so many things to think about. And I mean, I've been involved with personal computers for a very long time. I haven't built one in a very long time, but I'm sure I have the ability to do it. The question is, do I want to mess around with it? But I tell you, one thing I find is that it seems like a lot of these motherboards are not very reliable. Like, at least from the feedback, like on Newegg and some of the store sites. So I want to be very careful to make sure that I get a motherboard that's going to be reliable and give me some forward future proofing. Like if I want to use the M2 drive, I want to have that just in case I want to use one of those someday. I don't need 50 PCI slots, but 3 would be good. So. And then the question is air cooled or liquid cooled. I don't think I'm going to be overclocking, so I don't think I need liquid cooled. But you have to answer like all these questions to make sure you make the right decision. So anyway, it's kind of fun checking it out and putting different configurations together. But it's also a lot of work, and I really would, the more I do it, the more I want the system. So let's hope that I can make that happen soon. All right, so let's see where we are here. We're coming up to the fuel guy. Looks like there's a guy there. So we want to start to slow up here. Alright, there we go. Dude, I need some gas. And we are filling up with gas. So yeah, so I'd like to get away from this laptop that I have, which someone affectionately referred to as a potato. But I think it would make a good streaming PC, so I'll keep it for that. I mean, it's got an i7 dual core in it, and 8 gig of RAM, so. But it's an old Quadro Pro NVIDIA, so it's pretty old. But it's, listen, it is what it is. So, goal is to have a new one soon, and I think it'd be kind of cool to build it, to film the build and put it on the YouTube channel. You guys can see the system that I'm using, so that might be kind of cool too. So these are all factors I'm kind of weighing in to make the decision as to whether I build or have built. Be nice to have it built. Then if there's a problem, I can go to someone and say, hey, listen, what the hell's going on, right? If I build it myself, the problem's mine. So sometimes it's good to pay someone to put the problem on them. Anyway. But yeah, I have found out that you got to spend a decent amount on your motherboard to get something that's reliable. Like, you need to be like in the $200 to upper $200 range to get a good, reliable motherboard. So anyway, lessons learned. Almost filled up here. You know how the maximum fuel. Your next task is to add the final freight cars to the departing train. Drive back to your first reverse point, then drive through Barstow East 14 to your second reverse point. Well, let's figure all that out now. So thanks, buddy, for the gas. We don't need this anymore. Oops. Let's check out our map here. So we're over here, right? We're going to go to reverse point here. Okay, so we're going to go there. Simple. Let's just put it reverse. Release the brake. No speeding. The guy's pointing at my gas tank. Maybe I have a leak. I don't know. The other thing is I'm trying to build this thing for like around $1,200 without the graphics card. That's my goal. Like $1,100 or $1,200. I don't want to go much above that. And I think I could do that. 16 gig of RAM, good motherboard, 500 gigabyte SSD with a 1 terabyte SSD. Yeah, so like a 750 watt power supply, something like that. Because you never know, I might want to use 2 graphics cards someday. You know, I don't know, maybe. Or, you know, and the reason why the graphics card's important is I might want to do VR stuff someday. You know? I don't know. A lot to think about. Hey, buddy. But it's fun, you know. And let me tell you, there are tons of videos on how to build a PC on YouTube. I mean, if you don't know how to do it, you can learn in like a Saturday afternoon. It's just amazing how much information there is on how to do that, you know. And some of it's older, but, you know, most of it's, you know, you could find stuff within the last 5 or 6 months that is perfectly relevant, you know. And you could find builds with the specific parts that you're interested in. Like, you know, like if I find a case I like, I find like 5 or 6 builds with that case, so I can see what it's like to use that case or what it's like to do the wiring with that case. You know, that kind of thing. So it's kind of cool. The magic of YouTube. I wonder if that'd make a good picture. Maybe. Oh, shit. See, I wasn't paying attention and now I'm speeding. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I was looking at the picture. Sorry, guys. Alright, one offense. One offense. Alright, get to reverse point 1. Excuse me. Almost there. Guess we'll have to throw a switch or two. Start to slow down a little bit. Okay, we're good here, so we can stop. This is far enough. Oh, I missed it, damn it. Alright, so what do we do here? This is far enough, so we're going to go to Barstow 14. So let's just see here we got here. Where's 14? 14 is this guy right there, right? Alright, so we got to switch to 14. We are coming right through 14. Is that 15? That's 14. Good. All right, good. We got to go to reverse point 2 now. So we'll motor through here, keeping the speed limit. Got to cut through the yard and then switch back and couple up. Oh crap. See, I was checking my texts here. Shit. Sorry, guys. Now I'm all self-conscious about speeding, which maybe is a good thing. I don't know. But, you know, it is only a game. So, I mean, if you're, you know, go over the speed limit, no one's going to get hurt. You're not going to get you're not going to get fired or lose your job or anything. But it's good to play the game the right way, I guess. I just keep thinking how great it would be to have all the graphics in Ultra and have it running smooth as silk. You know? That's going to be great. But I have to do a little due diligence to get there. I can't just go out and buy a... Continue to the second reverse point, then switch back into the Barstow yard 16 and couple with the 7 loaded center beam freight cars, which is probably right here, right? 7 loaded, okay. Well, the 16's over here, so it's to our right. To the rear of your engine. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Going to reverse point 2. Then we're going to come back and get here, these 7, right? Because we're on 15, 16, 17. And how much you want to guess we back up and then couple up with these guys, maybe? Because it said that we're going to get more pulling power. We'll see. Looks like we got some wood products on there. Good news is I already have a new monitor, which is cool. And I actually could use the SSD in my laptop that I put into the Samsung. I could take that out and put it in the new machine and make that the boot drive. It's a 500 gig, so I can run some, like I would run Train Simulator on there, any of the disc-centric type games, you know. So that would save me a little bit of money because I could put the other drive back into to the laptop, the old drive. It's going to make it slower, but it's only going to be a streaming PC, so I'm not really too concerned about that. It's probably what I'm going to do. Save myself $150. Alright, we are here, so we're pretty close to being here. Oh yeah, we're here, so let's stop now. So now we're going to go to 16. Get those center beamers. So where are we here? We're going to go here. And we're 16. 16 is here, so to switch that. We should be good to go. Alright, let's go backwards. Isn't it fun working in the yard? Doing yard work? We can go a little faster than that. Alright, let's concentrate on coupling here. It's a nice speed for coupling, 4 miles an hour. I always think of coupling like docking a boat. You know, if you've ever owned a boat. When you dock a boat, you take things very slowly. It's like in slow motion. Good. Alright, good. These center beam free cars must now be added to the other cars on yard 9, East Yard 9. Hit your third reverse point, then stop and set the switches to allow you to reverse into the correct siding. When the freight cars are coupled, you can decouple your engine. Okay, cool. So let's see here. So let's just take a look. Going to 9, right? So 9 is these guys, right? So we want to go to this way, reverse point 3, and go into 9. So let's take these cars past reverse point 3. Should be pretty easy. Let's see what we got on here. Get a little closer. We'll take a look at these trains as we go by, these cars as we go by. Let's see what we got here. Looks like wood or something. Is it wood? Some sort of boxes? I'm not sure. Cargo. Okay, well that's pretty descriptive. I guess we don't want to know. We don't want people to know what they are. That was a good picture right there. Get that beam out of the way. All right, let's go. Reverse point 3, right? What do we got? 9. We're in 16 now, so 9 is somewhere over here. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. So this guy right here. So those car carriers, I guess? We'll find out. So of course we need to bring everything past reverse point 3 so that we can switch back into 9. That's important. There's the end right there. What are those? Some sort of pallets, it looks like. Don't know. A lot of work in this scenario. I like these, but again, I like these kind of yard work scenarios. You got a lot of switching to do, and think about where you have to be here or there. So, kind of more interesting than just driving the train 26 miles down a 2-track run, you know. Although that could be cool too. All right, so obviously we're almost there. We got to get past that switch with everything to make our change. So maybe it's up here. Oh yeah, it might be up here because 9. We'll figure it out. So we want to get all 7 cars in the engine past that orange point. Just reached. Well, we haven't reached yet. It's up here. So make sure we don't have a train coming here. So it sounds like there's something moving. Oh, there we go. He's not going to affect us. Get it up here, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. should be good here. I think we should be good. Yeah, we should be good. So let's check our switches now. So we're here, right? And we're going to 9. Where's 9? 9 is this guy right here, right? So that guy. And we should be good to go. We should back right up into 9. Just to make sure, double check. That is 9 and that is 9. So let's back up into 9. Alright, reverse. Break off. Rev it up. I thought it said something about hooking up more engines. We'll see. Let me just look here and see. Oh yeah, we do have more shit to do. Okay. So it is a fairly difficult scenario. I mean, you've got to do a lot of stuff. And I think I've only broken the speed limit twice. So that's pretty good. Alright, let's start to apply the brake a little bit here. Get it down to about 5 or 4. Good speed. Very good speed. damage the cars. Boom. There we go. Brake on. Is it asking us to back these up a little bit more, I guess? 0.5 miles. .05 miles, I should say. Action over there. The main line. Alright, we probably want to stop here, right there, right? Good. Okay, now what? Do we have to uncouple, I think? Did I remember that correctly? I thought it said we uncouple, right? So let's do that. Let's uncouple. Okay. Right, there we go. Boom. Extra engines, which will be heading the train, have been fueled and checked over. They are 217 and 8271 in Barstow 15. Set your switches and couple them behind your current engine. Behind. All right, so we want to go to 7. We want to go to 15, and we want to couple behind. So let's look at the cab. And let's look at where the hell we're going here. 15 is right there. And where are we? We're there. Alright, so we need to go out and come back and couple here. So that's easy. So let's change our direction. Go out, we're on, what are we on now, 9, so we want to go into 9 to 15. Those guys right over there. This isn't so bad. It's a lot of yard track if we've got 2 miles to get to those 2 engines. That's pretty amazing. I mean, we really only have to go up here and make the switches, right? So let's just get past this switch point, and then we can throw this one back and head into 15. Alright, let's go. Let's set our switches now. So we're going to go back to 15, which is there. So we want to go here like that, right? 15. Set that like that. And we should be good to go. Reverse it. Look behind. Brake off. Rev it up. What do we got left after this? Let's just see. Alright, we got a Marshall again. Certainly want to take care here because we're coupling with a couple of engines, so. Just so you know, I'm operating all this with the Xbox 360 USB controller. Much better than a keyboard, much less expensive than one of those dedicated train simulator controllers. And pretty cool once you get the hang of it. Alright, good. We're good there. Finished by coupling these three engines to all the freight cars in yard 9. Set switches as needed. Alright, so now I gotta go. Let me just set my brake here. Now we gotta go to yard 9. So we're gonna go forward again. And the ones, aren't those the guys that we just dropped off? I think it is. So we're in 15. And I think we're going to couple these guys here. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I think it's these guys here. Yeah, because those are the 7. And there's the carrier, so that's over there. So that's 9. And then we should be just about done. These 3 past 9. And we'll switch it and go get those cars. I think I'll even do this one without being on the map. How's that? Set the switch, reverse, brake off, rev it up. Oh wait, am I going? Yeah, this is it. Yard. doing? No, I'm doing this wrong. Am I doing this wrong? Hold on. East Barstow East Yard 9. This is right. Okay, yeah, I'm right. See that self-doubt. Can't doubt yourself. Yeah, you know what? The mileage meter was all off. It was saying I had 5 miles to go or something. So I was like confused, but it's okay. It's all good in the end. Alright, take this nice and slow. Miles an hour. That's not going to hurt anybody. Boom. There we go. The entire train has been successfully assembled. Shortly, another driver will be along to begin the drive to Needles. Scenario complete. Guys, that was fun. Thanks for joining. I love the yard work, as you know. Let's go back out here, take a look at this. Here's our whole consist. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining. We got one more scenario to do with the SD75, and we'll get to that soon. Until then, thanks for joining, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button if you like what you saw, and don't forget to subscribe to Bambino Games, and have a great day.